Train incoming on platform 2. Going to Queens. Train incoming on platform 2. Going to Queens. Please stand clear of the opening doors.
Stop right there! NYPD! I said stop! Do you see him?
He must have blended with the night crowd. Cover backup.
Dispatch, this is Officer Durk. We got a code 1020Q pursuing a suspect down Martin Avenue near 3rd Street. Requesting all available officers to converge on the area, as I and Officer Marn have lost sight of the suspect.
Oh, God. Oh, well. Here goes 3 months of planning. Wait. Hey. Who's there?
You are an innovative child, Mr. Carson. Honestly, an exceptional display of physique. Usually I wouldn't waste my time fawning over petty theft, but in this case, I'll make an exception for this very special occasion.
What? Who the hell are you? How do you know my name?
Questions, questions, questions. Well, here's one answer. I'm someone you will soon forget that you ever even met. Before that, though, I must admit that you've captured my attention, which is no easy feat. See, you and I, standing on this lonely planet going at thousands of miles an hour, Mr. Carson, I feel a kindred spirit in you, which makes what I'm about to do a tiny bit harder.
Wait.
You see, this is usually how I end conversation to those fortunate enough to meet me. Now, of course, normally I wouldn't have an issue delivering a bullet through your head. But alas, someone is always in need of kindred spirits. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. Totally agree, man. Just put the gun down.
Always trouble finding those who understand me, you know. This is why I hunt at night, for truth is seen on blackest nights, and it is on these nights that the true scourge of mankind is revealed, how they act in the face of true fear. Now murder, that's just a messy crime, but you, trying to steal from that jeweler, that seems closer to my taste for originality. Nothing messy, nothing overcomplicated. Just an admiration for riches.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, do I scare you? Let me make you sit even more uncomfortably. I've seen your constant trips to that jeweler, staring into the reflective surfaces of those shining wonders, that glint in your eye, such as when I cleanse someone. The word murder is too harsh for the reality. Just cleaning this planet of another pest, really.
You've been watching me?
For someone of your caliber, I find it hard to accept why I wouldn't. Not to worry. We'll understand each other soon. Almost as brothers, if you will.
I know I'm hiding from the police, but I swear to God I'll start making a scene.
I'll leave. For now. We'll see each other soon, kid. Just as you like to take riches, I also like to take riches. But of a different kind. See you around.
Wait, how the... He's... gone.
Jameson! Sorry for being late. Wait, am I late?
Right on schedule, Miss Jordan, as usual.
Seems like you can never set off early enough, can you, Jameson?
No, ma'am.
We'll be live in 30 seconds.
Are we set?
We're ready.
All right. Places, everyone. Morning news coverage in 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, New York. I am Taylor Jordan of Channel 63 News, here at the scene of yet another crime scene following the recent string of murders. The police have dubbed the volatile assailant as the Salvationist. The name was recently chosen after a police interview with a young man whose identity will remain undisclosed, one of the few victims to have survived an encounter with the aforementioned murderer. The police assure all residents that they are doing everything in their power to locate and neutralise this Salvationist, but until they are in police custody, we urge everyone to stay indoors during the night and to continue reporting any leads you may.
Oh, my head. I have a head. And hands. Skinny hands, too. Last ones were a bit too thick. Buttons! And broken buttons. Man, a bit dizzy. Wait, my voice sounds weird. What is that? Am I sick? Wait, no. New dialect. I think I like it. Whoa! Okay, oh boy, wrong lever. Did not mean to pull that. Where's the redo button?
To the authorities immediately. Wow, what the hell? We will try and get you updates on the situation as soon as possible. Channel 63 News, this is Taylor Jordan signing off. Cut the camera, cut the goddamn camera. Pack up the equipment. I'll catch up with you guys later.
What was that? What in heaven's name was...
Just pack up the equipment and get back to the station.
Ow. My back. That's better. Now, let's see. Still have all my limbs. That's nice. Where's a mirror? Oh, yeah, right. No mirrors. I can work with that for now.
NYPD, get out of the box.
Oh, great! Can a man not have 5 minutes of peace after crashing into a planet? I swear, way too many broken buttons. A nightmare, really. Ah, well, my favourite kinds of people. The police kind of people. Can't have them in here, guess I'll have to go out. May I
Hands in the air. On your knees.
Oh, all right. No need to wave a gun at me.
Sir, you are under arrest for the destruction of public and private property, and for disturbing the peace.
Excuse me, what?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, then one will be provided for you.
This is all a misunderstanding, but... can I get up now? The boots are heavy.
Officers, I'm Taylor Jordan with Channel 63 News.
Great. Here comes the media. Chase, take the perp to the car. Now, can I help you?
I have a few questions for the suspect.
Any questions can be saved for later. If you have a problem with that, deal with it.
What do you have?
We have no comment on the matter right now. As I said the first time, save it. Have a nice day, ma'am.
How did he do that? No engines. No propeller blades. Hello? Yeah, I'm at the box. What? Oh, okay. I will be there shortly. What? Where did it... Bloody hell.
As I said the first time, save it for later.
Alright. I mentioned I suspect the news.
5 minutes, you hear? 5 minutes.
I remember you. Weren't you turned away from an interview?
Let's just say it took a bit of convincing that may or may not have involved threats of corruption leaks and, you know, small stuff.
I keep forgetting how ingenuitive you humans are.
Shut up! I want your name and I want it now.
Quite sorry, I've had a bit of a day, let me tell you. My name is the Doctor. Wonderful to meet you.
The Doctor? You expect me to do something with that? I'll get that information later. What was that box?
It's, complicated. Man, I really love that word. Slips right off the tongue in almost every situation. Complicated.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Shut up! The box! What is it? A trick? A prank of sorts? Am I going to see myself bewildered on YouTube?
Now, what are you talking about?
A box. A box that magically vanished as soon as I looked away.
Wait, she's gone?
She? You've given it a gender too, huh? Alright, let me make this simple. Give me a confession about the box, or I'll testify against you and watch them throw you in prison for destruction of private property. I might even hold you as a primary suspect in the Salvationist case.
Easy there. Honestly, no idea who this Salvationist is. Would love to meet them by the sounds of it. Besides, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you about the box.
What? That it actually disappeared? Okay, sure. Let's say I believe you for 1 second. Now, do me this. Prove it.
What do you mean, prove it? I'm in an interview room with an officer right outside it.
Ms. Jordan, your time is up. So is my patience. Get out of here. As for you, you can stay right there. Nothing. Absolutely no ID on you. Not even in the system. But that's not why I'm here. After reviewing the damages, the court has decided to schedule your date for a hearing. Know what that means?
I do not believe so. Also, I don't believe I caught your name.
Curious guy, aren't you? Well, my name's Officer Durk, and after your court hearing for the estimated, $10,000 worth of damage, you won't forget it. On the bright side, you're free to go. For now. Not enough evidence to convict you.
I believe I will. seeing as I'm already in trouble, might rob a bank while I'm at it to get the $10,000,
Keep getting smart with me, and I might just throw you in a cell until your court date does arrive.
I do believe I will choose freedom over being in a cold cell.
That's what I thought. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I got someplace to be later today. Nut job.
Can't breathe.
Hey, doctor, was it? Stop gasping like a fish and sit down.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. The whole process is a bit dodgy sometimes. I just need to rest.
Process? Mind expanding on that?
Later, just need to sit, please.
Look, there's a bench right here. Let's just sit a little until you catch your breath. Take it easy. I heavily recommend we stay put for a bit.
Heavy. All a bit to take in, that's all. Now, mind telling me about this, Salvationist?
I mentioned the name once and you start questioning me. You're the convict here, not me.
Well, not like you'd be the one to convict me. Satisfy my curiosity, will you? I get bored easily.
Fine. Over the past 2 weeks, there have been about 7 murders connected to him. Now, that seems standard in itself, but the way the victims died is, well, disturbing.
Disturbing? In what way?
Well, the police have just released statements that all the victims were wounded lethally by a regular handgun.
Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with that. Still bored, by the way.
Give me a minute, will you? I thought so too, but I had a cold feeling that they were being too vague. So I, talked my way into meeting the man who was performing the forensic autopsies. As soon as he was confident I didn't have a recording device or camera, he showed me the body and, well,
Well?
Well, we saw a bullet hole, but it looked as if the flesh around it had sort of liquidized itself. The flesh was literally melting.
Liquidizing. Now I'm interested. Tell me, did the bullet look odd in any way at all?
Well, I wanted to run out of the room then and there, but I did manage to snag the bag containing the bullet before getting out of there.
I would think he would have had a problem with you stealing it.
The guy already looked like he wanted to faint, so he didn't pay much attention to what I did.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to see the bullet for myself. Looks no different than any other bullet. Wait, I might have something for this. Oh, please don't be broken.
What are you doing?
Oh, thank God. It's not broken. I can get a more detailed scan of this bullet now.
With a tiny flashlight.
What? No, it's not a flashlight, it's a sonic screwdriver. Oh, an interesting bullet. Very interesting. Complicated bullet. Even better.
What is it?
The bullet is coated with acid from Fivic 6. Wonderful planet, talking rocks and all, but the rivers there are made of a pure acid base. They would definitely cause something, as you described.
Planet. Great. I've made acquaintances with a delusional stoner.
I'll explain later, I promise. Anyways, here's the thing. Although the acid causes disintegration, it can hold trace amounts of the victim's flesh inside tiny isolated pockets. And this bullet is empty.
What do you mean, empty?
It's as if the bullet took, well, a sample of the liquidized flesh, then the capsule inside holding it just vanished.
So, where's it gone?
I don't know enough. What I really need is someone who can tell me more about this Salvationist.
I think I might know someone. This is the address that was listed for Jesse Carson, 189B Bleecker Street.
Rather dull little place. Not many splashes of colour, just grey brick.
What did you expect? This is Greenwich, not downtown Manhattan. Would you care to discuss decor more or talk to Mr. Carson?
Oh, yes, that is what we came here for. There are so many wonderful little details to get lost in on this planet.
Salamander?
What?
Doctor, he's in the witness protection program. The police gave him a word that we have to respond to.
Well, we don't exactly have time for that, do we? Hello, Mr. Carson. I'm with the NYPD. Here are my credentials.
You're an associate with Officer Durk?
Oh, is that what it says? I mean, yes. I got a message from him to come down here to ask you a few questions. Are your parents home?
No. Don't have parents. Just me and my uncle. Come on in, I guess.
Your uncle seems to like his alcohol, doesn't he?
If he isn't passed out, it means he's in a good mood. So, yeah. He's asleep most of the time.
I'm very sorry, Jesse.
Nah, it's all cool. Well, here I am. Ask away.
Ah, yes. Well, we were hoping we could get more, information on the Salvationist from you. Unfortunately, our people at the, agency, have run into a bit of a, dead end.
What do you mean, a dead end?
Ouch!
What my partner here meant to say was that we just wanted to check in. See if there were any new details that had come back to you.
Sorry, but I already told you guys everything. Dude comes up to me spouting some crackhead logic about saying beyond the lie, then literally vanishes. I've been tested multiple times for being nuts in the head, and I'm tired of it. It's all the same. What do you remember this? Are you on drugs that?
Listen, we know you must be very upset right now.
Upset? Really? No, I thought I was happy about being the sole interest of a lunatic. Take your cop crap out of here and leave me to my life already.
Hush. Brain thinking. Stop with the talking.
Doctor, can you remove your hand off his...
Hush now.
Hmm.
Did you say vanish?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Extremely so, in fact. I only know a few races that can do that. Tell me, did you hear any noise when he vanished?
Something like the wind rushing?
What was that?
Get your hand off me. It was like wind rushing.
So that narrows it down to either teleport or short-range matter manipulation. And since that second one is way more fun to say, I'll go with that one.
Okay, what the hell do you mean species and teleports and short range whatever?
Trust me, I'm as lost as you are. I'm pretty sure he's a conspiracy theorist, but I enjoy his fantasies.
Okay, cool, awesome. Get out of my house.
Doctor, time to go. I've had enough today with you leading me around like a dog on a leash. I need to get back to my job, and I'll let you get back to a padded cell.
Wait. Jesse, do you have a knife?
Huh?
A knife. Sharp, pointy thing, found in kitchens. Do you have a kitchen?
The kitchen's over there.
Thank you!
Why does he need a knife?
Beats me.
Aha!
Okay, Doctor. I am very concerned about what you're going to do with that knife. I don't want you to hurt any...
Wait. Calm down. Just watch.
You just cut off your damn head! What do you mean, calm down?
Oh, dear God. I think I'm going to be sick.
All better. Now, are you going to listen?
But I saw you. What? Huh?
How is that possible?
What else could I do? You two weren't believing me, and, well, I suppose you could have just listened to my hearts. Yeah, that would have been better planning on my part.
Everyone shut up! You lied to me. No way are you associated with Officer Durk.
Sorry about that. This is why psychic paper is a handy thing to have. I had to get through the door somehow. Would you really let me in if I said, "Hello, I'm an alien with 2 hearts, here to investigate another alien with my associate, a well-known news reporter"? You'd have thought I was crazy.
Oh, trust me, that barely scratches what you are. Thanks for that gruesome demonstration of you cutting off your hand. I loved it. Now leave and never talk to me again, or I'll call the real police. Give me some time and I'll get the government too. They'll figure out what the hell you are.
Good grief, just shush. As far as the world knows, I'm their president. Bit more of a fanciful title than I like, but I...
Mr. Carson, it's Officer Durk and Officer McCain. Rosewater.
Oh no. Okay, Jesse, me and Taylor here are going to play hide and seek from the officers. Do us a favor and do not mention that we're going to be in that closet over there, yeah?
Kid, you in there?
Good morning, Officer Durk.
Hey, Jesse. Good to see you up. Mind if we come in and just have a small talk?
Sure.
How are you today, Jesse?
Okay, I guess.
Hey, Chase. Gotta take this phone call. Mind asking the questions?
Yeah, sure.
Hello?
So, I have a few questions to ask. We won't be long.
Go ahead.
Alright, so just to reiterate, you said he just disappeared, and you weren't under any influence or threat?
Officer, I am telling you, I have never touched drugs or alcohol in my life. And as far as I know, the weird, creepy dude didn't directly threaten me.
Yes, of course. We also did run tests on your blood and mental health, as you know, and we found nothing wrong too. However, false positives do happen, so really think. Are you sure you've never been—
I've said no so many times! I swear I'm not being threatened in any way, nor have I ever been on drugs.
Are you sure? You know, you don't have to be stubborn. I'm here to listen.
You'd listen to what I've been saying if your skull wasn't so thick.
We have to cut it short, Chase. I have something to get to in a bit, and Station wants a report on the latest murder.
Alright, Durk. Well, Jesse, I'm sorry we couldn't ask any more questions, but we'll be back later. Maybe then you might remember something. Hey, what's with the knife? Plan to carve a turkey with that thing or something?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, save a bit later for the rest of us.
Alright, you freaks can come out now.
Thank you! Oh, it was getting a bit stuffy in there, I tell you.
Yeah. Man, this is some heavy-duty stuff.
Heavy. Why is that word so familiar? What's that?
A text from my news station. They just wanted to know if I was going for an interview.
Interview?
An interview with an anonymous tip. Apparently, he has some information related to the next target of the Salvationist. I think that gives us the perfect place to go next.
Where does he want to meet?
I'll ask the station, but what do we do with the kid?
We bring him along. He might be able to tell if the guy's lying about anything.
You okay with that, Jesse?
Yeah. Seems like my only option at this point, other than waking up from whatever demented dream I'm having.
Ah, hello, you must be
Good morning. I'm Taylor Jordan of Channel 63. You must be our guy?
Yeah, name's Jackson.
Jackson...
Last name is my business. First name is fake, maybe. Your studio sent the money on time.
I'm glad it was punctual enough for you.
I would prefer it if you were to blur my face and audio.
No need. We're off camera and we'll make sure to distort your audio. So, shall we begin?
Hang on, what's this kid doing here?
His name is Jesse. He's here just to make sure that everything you say rings true.
Whatever. Your money, right?
So, right to the point. Where is the Salvationist?
I already told your little news network, ma'am. I don't know where he is. I only know where he'll be next.
Humour me.
From several of my sources, he'll be attacking a garden shop, corner of E116th Street and Park Avenue. Do I know when? No. Could be this week, could be next year.
Can you tell us anything about his outfit?
I answer to the lady, not you.
It's alright, Jackson. You can answer the question.
This guy's very discreet, I'll tell you that much. Same sources haven't revealed much either. Only a trench coat with a flap pulled up.
Wait a minute. Did they say anything about his shoes?
Indeed they did. Some kind of black boot with what looked like steel tip with high laces. Must be one hell of a task for that guy to lift his feet.
Why does that seem so familiar?
You tell me.
Never mind.
Huh. Odd. Jameson is calling me.
Who's Jameson?
One of my co-workers back at the station. He knows not to bother me during an interview. Hello?
Miss Jordan, forget the interview. Get down to the gardening shop at 116th Street and Park Avenue. The Salvationist, he struck again, and we need you on site.
We missed it.
Missed what? Miss Jordan, missed what?
Taylor, are you alright?
The Salvationist. He's already attacked the shop.
Wait, but it's midday.
Well, would you look at that? You can tell the time of day.
I unfortunately have to agree with Jackson, Jesse. Men who kill don't always have a schedule. There isn't any rhyme or...
Taylor, a moment, please. Jesse, why do you find it odd that it's midday?
Well, it's not worth mentioning now, but the Salvationist guy, he mentioned to me that truth is seen on blackest nights, and how it shows the true scourge of mankind, or whatever. If he said all of that, why would he attack at midday? Especially when every other murder was at night.
Oh, wait. Oh, Jesse, you are good.
What is it, Doctor?
I need to have lunch with this guy. Seriously, maybe a coffee even. Question, when you are late for work, Taylor, what do you do?
I get ready faster?
Exactly. Jesse, when you have a lot of homework, what do you do?
I don't have homework. School isn't exactly for me.
Well, when you did have school, what did you do?
I don't know. I tried to hurry up and speed through my assignments.
Don't you see? This Salvationist is apparently on a schedule, and it appears that whatever the deadline is, it's closing fast, and that must be why he attacked so blatantly during the day.
Grade A detective work, Doctor, really. But we have to get to the crime scene now or I lose my job.
Yes, we must learn more. Jesse, are you coming?
You still want me here?
You've already proven useful, and you might again, so why not?
Well, I suppose.
Fantastic! Now, let's run before we miss the action!
Thank you for the interview. You've been of tremendous help, Jackson.
Glad to have been of service. Now, I gotta go deal with other people. So without meaning to sound too harsh, beat it. So, they were right after all. The doctor did come back. After all this time, he came back.
My time has come to initiate my plan. Hear me, gods! Humankind can no longer stand in our way.
Your journey to ultimate power is nearly complete. All that's left to do is to destroy the Earth and the child that protects it.
Miss Jordan!
Ah, Jameson! You can't sneak up behind me like that.
Sorry about that. Due to the traffic and closed streets, it's gonna take a while for our equipment to arrive. It, might be a bit of a wait.
Well, I'll be around figuring out what happened in the meantime. Call me when you're set up.
Hey, no civilians in the area.
Oh, I'm extremely sorry, ma'am.
We're just investigating the crime scene. Hush-hush fed stuff. The kid is with us. I assume you know him.
Mr. Carson?
Glad you were acquainted with him. What is your name, ma'am?
Officer Katy, Marn. I assume the feds will show up after seeing the body. There's no humane way to even describe something like this.
Ah, well, take us to the body then.
But what about the kid? I'm not sure he should see something like...
I'll stay with him. Doctor, you go on ahead.
Hey, not cool, man. I actually wanted to see it.
Lead the way, Officer Marn. Well, isn't she a sight for sore eyes?
Victim is a 46-year-old woman, name was Cindy Barnes. You can see the entry point on the right side of her ribcage. If it had been a normal wound, she'd still be alive. But it looks like all the flesh around the wound just dissolved.
It would appear that way, wouldn't it? Any idea as to what she was doing before the attack?
She was the owner of the shop, so we assume that she was turned around against the flowers on the table over there when he came from behind and shot her. Her footprints show a struggle until she eventually fell here.
I unfortunately have to agree. Who's in charge of the investigation, by the way?
Officer Durk. He should have been here by now. He was walking the street near here when we got the call.
Officer Durk? Oh dear. Would you look at the time? It's almost time for me to make my, report. But I do have a final question, if you don't mind.
Of course, mister. I don't believe I ever caught your name.
Well, can't exactly say, but you can call me the Doctor.
Well, Doctor, what is your question?
Ah, yes. Did you find any other footprints?
Oh, we did. It's actually the most puzzling part of this investigation. Follow me. I assume you see our dilemma.
There's only a couple of footprints, and then it immediately stops in front of this wall.
It's as if our perp ran off and just disappeared. We were able to identify the shoe as...
Military-grade shoe with a high lace-up and steel tip?
Yeah. How did you know?
I have my ways. Well, Officer Marn, I will make my report, and I hope that Officer Durk shows up to continue your investigation.
Thank you, Doctor. If you need anything else, I'm assured you know how to contact the station.
Hey, did you get to see the body?
Jesse!
Sorry.
I've got nothing. I just need to think for a moment.
Doctor, it's alright. The police have been working on this case for weeks. It's a heavy burden, Greg.
Wait, say that again.
It's a heavy burden for everyone?
What is it with the words? Heavy. Wait. Can I get up now? The boots are heavy!
That's what I thought. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I got someplace to be later today.
Sorry, but I already told you guys everything. Dude comes up to me spouting some crackhead logic about saying beyond the lie, then literally vanishes.
Wait a minute, did they say anything about his shoes?
Indeed they did. Some kind of black boot with what looked like steel tip with high laces. Must be one hell of a task for that guy to lift his feet.
I unfortunately have to agree. Who's in charge of the investigation, by the way?
Officer Durk. He should have been here by now. He was walking the street near here when we got the call. It's as if our perp ran off and just disappeared.
Oh, I am so unbelievably thick. Maybe it's because of the whole regeneration thing, or maybe I really just am so very thick.
Doctor, what is it? What's wrong?
Taylor, Jesse, we have to get to the police station right now. Hello, my name's the Doctor. FBI Intelligence. I need to speak with a Mr. Durk. What's your name, by the way?
Chase, sir. Officer Chase McCain. I'm afraid I'm going to need to see some ID before I let you see.
I believe these credentials are in order.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think the Bureau would send an SS agent.
Well, now you know.
Of course. He's in his office, last door on the right. But before you go, I must say, well, I've always wanted to work for the Bureau. I respect what you do for this country, sir.
Well, thank you, officer. I'll make sure the Bureau hears about your diligent, cooperation.
What the heck is an SS agent?
To be honest, I don't have a clue.
An SS agent is a senior special agent, high-ranking field agent in the FBI chain of command.
Ah, would you look at that? I learned something new today. Always nice.
How do you know what an SS agent is, Taylor?
I'm a reporter. It's my job to know these things. What's that paper, by the way, Doctor?
Psychic paper. Incredibly useful for these situations. It shows the other person exactly what they would want or expect to see.
Wait, that's his office. On the right.
Alright, let's talk to him then.
What the hell? Jesse, what are you doing here? Especially with him? You. Don't you move a muscle. I've got to set up details on that court date.
Yes, the whole 10 grand thing. But I'm afraid I'll be missing that court date, Mr. Durk.
Doctor, why exactly do you need to talk to him?
Oh, I'm sure he knows very well. Isn't that right, Mr. Durk?
Son, I have no idea what nonsense you've brought into my office, but I've got work to do.
Could you stand up, Officer Durk?
Am I standing close enough, son? After I'm done with you, you'll be seeing my face through a padded window.
I'm sure I will, but before that, tell me, where is Officer Durk?
Huh. Stupid and blind, I see. Standing in front of you. Might need some glasses there.
Doctor, what do you mean?
Jesse, what are you doing with this man? Get an officer from the front desk and get them here for me.
Jesse, stay right there. Officer Durk, the shoes don't lie.
That's enough. I'll be planting them into your behind real soon if you keep this up. Sorry. What was your name again?
The name is the Doctor. So, tell me, officer, do you smell that? That strong, bleach-like odor? It smells like the entire room has been soaked in it, if you ask me.
It does kind of smell like a washing room, but without that lavender scent.
The smell of bleach is hardly a crime.
No, of course not. However, the crime isn't the smell. It's that large closet behind you.
You barge into my office, in my station, to accuse me of a closet filled with standard issue police gear.
Well, I think we both know that isn't true. That padlock isn't standard issue at all. It looks like a Sergeant and Greenleaf 951C padlock, and I bet, Taylor, that one of the murders committed by the Salvationist was at a shop that specifically sold high-quality locks. Am I right?
You're spot on. It happened last Wednesday. The cashier was found dead and a few items were reported stolen.
Now, that padlock is only open through a special remote, but a sonic screwdriver will do just nicely.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that smells.
But that's Officer Durk.
Yeah, I know. Based on the decay, I'd say he's been dead around 2 weeks.
Exactly 2 weeks. Wonderful deduction work, Doctor. My name is Xyfil, and I'm a devout follower of the Shak'ru texts, passages comparable to this planet's, Bible. It is said in the Shak'ru text that a universal bringer of light and health will cleanse the infection of darkness and bring peace to warring worlds with genocide abound. The gods, they've chosen me for this task.
Wait. You were the guy in the alley.
Jesse, cleansing world after world gets lonely. I was hoping you'd join me when I was done here. But it seems the gods have chosen for your death as well.
Well, you've been found out. We're all going to die. Might as well spoil it. Come on, we want to know. Dying to, actually. Ha! How are you going to get rid of 7 billion humans, huh?
I take pride in very little. But in my work, I will boast of my accomplishments on high. I made those bullets myself. You like them? They dissolve the flesh and take in a raw sample, teleporting a short distance away from my retrieval. I studied the samples, and I now know all you better than you know yourselves.
Why study a species you plan on killing?
Did I ever say I wanted to kill all things on this planet? The wildlife and fauna are wholly left for the gods to gaze upon. I've synthesized a toxin that will liquefy the flesh of every vile human on this planet, leaving other species to thrive. Isn't the design genius? A marvel of intellect granted to me by the gods.
Humankind is its own judge and executioner, thank you very much. What about Officer Durk, though?
The grumpy Officer Durk. It took quite a few humans to synthesize the toxin, so I thought I'd start with him, just to see how long he would struggle for.
You killed him? For fun?
Jesse. You never met Officer Durk. Why so sentimental?
The perfect plan. You draw attention through the murders, and to disguise yourself, you kill the lead investigator and become him. You can both teleport and reconfigure your physical appearance. Impressive.
Well, it's over. After I report this to the station, you'll be in custody, alien or not.
Arrogant humans, always thinking you have the upper hand. Unfortunately, I've got a date with the gods, so I encourage you to enjoy the last hour of your existence.
Wait, no, someone grab him! Ugh.
I can't believe it. He did it again.
Okay, that proves it. Short-range matter manipulation. Short range, everybody out!
Doctor, he's gone. How are we going to find him?
Short range, Taylor, keep up! He can't have gone far!
Honey, I'm telling you, I'd be perfect for the FBI. I just don't know how.
He's at the end of the block! Ugh. Where's backup when you need it most?
Honey, let me call you back. I may have found my opportunity.
There! He just ran around that corner. We're not too far behind him.
He's going into the Empire State Building.
Well, no choice but to follow him then.
Doctor, wake up!
At least we could take the elevator.
How did you do that?
Sonic! Screw! Driver! Oh man, this body is in bad shape.
Doctor! Must have taken elevator. Okay, police training course. And donut I had this morning. Don't fail me now.
Well, you guys have been quite a few minutes.
Where did he go? We're currently in the elevator and we didn't see him going up the stairs. He couldn't have disappeared that quickly.
I didn't see him pull any of his Houdini tricks either.
His methods of teleportation must not be as limited as I thought. I bet the only reason we originally caught sight of him was because he was in a rush to get away from us. This time he could plan how far he wanted to go, straight to the top of the building.
But why?
Looks like we're about to find out.
Ah, welcome, Doctor, Taylor, Jesse, to the end of the world.
Floor 56.
Sorry about the appalling setup. It isn't easy spreading a toxin to a worldwide populace. However, the gods supplied me with everything I need.
I've had it with your stupid gods already!
Sacrilege!
Genocide!
Jesse, let me handle this. So, I assume this machine is your key to worldwide destruction?
Everything is in place. The press of a button is what decides this world's fate. Quite a giddy feeling, actually.
You really are a maniac, aren't you?
You're calling me a maniac? I'm saving this planet from you. I am its salvation.
Now we know why you're called the Salvationist.
Ah, yes. The name that the humans gave me. Quite fitting, isn't it?
Well, whether you like it or not, you're no salvationist. You're just a cheap act. Let's see how good your machine is after this! Ow! My Sonic! What did you do to it?
Primitive sonic technology? That's your secret weapon? I do hope you didn't think me naive enough to allow my machine to be turned off that simply.
Going to be honest, I didn't think outside the Sonic, really.
A pity you rely on your tool as a vice. Usually I'd let you see the end of humanity, but as Jesse knows, I feel as if you'll figure out something to stop me. The child of Earth. His reign of protection ended by a single bullet. Remember this funny situation, Jesse? Unfortunately, being a thief won't stop your salvation this time.
Doctor, do something!
What an interesting way to go. Death by alien bullet, and then having my dead body dissolve.
We are going to die! I just need a minute to think!
Thinking would be a good solution. But it seems that your time is up. Start praying.
86 flights of stairs. Son of a bitch.
Officer McCain! What a pleasant surprise!
After following you up 86 flights of stairs, you better recommend me to the FBI.
Sure thing. If you don't mind turning off that machine, just have to rewire the circuits leading from the main capacitor and connect them to the timing port. You know what? That works too.
Man, I can't believe Officer Durk was working for a terrorist organization. You think you know someone?
Yes! Of course, a terrorist of a terrorist organization. The FBI wanted me here, to keep an eye out for terrorists.
Smooth.
Excuse me for being a tad bit overwhelmed at the moment.
Hey, shut up for a second, will ya? Is it just me, or do you hear something?
Who are these guys?
State your identity.
Ha-ha! Unit! Wondering when you would show up. Name's the Doctor. Identification code is 112363. Different face, same Doctor.
Sir.
No, you don't need to Fine.
Sorry, sir. Do you need immediate escort to the UK, sir?
No, that's quite alright. I have other matters to attend to.
Understood, sir. Do you need anything else?
Actually, I do. That one there, on the ground, you have my full permission to take him into custody.
Understood, sir.
How is Kate, by the way? I would have thought she'd be here.
I wouldn't know, sir.
Well then, I guess I'll bid you a good day then, gentlemen. Taylor, Jesse, come along if you will.
Oh, 1 minute. Hey! Soldier guy. When he wakes up, call him a nut job for me. Compliments of Jesse Carson.
I have a feeling we're going to get along quite well, Jesse Carson.
Likewise.
Okay. You have been very elusive as to what that box is the entire day. Out with it already.
I feel like I missed something. Box?
You didn't see the incident on the news or YouTube.
Dude, most of my day has been with you guys, and I don't even like watching the news.
I'll try not to take that personally.
Ah, well, I do suppose it is about time I do some explaining. As for the news report and the videos of the incident, well, that never got released.
What do you mean it wasn't released? It was on live TV.
Government, paranoid lot. Soon as I broke the atmosphere, they jammed all stations in the area. Rumours have already been spread that it's a movie stunt.
You talk about it as if it's a usual occurrence.
It's happened enough for there to be a protocol.
Oh, well, where's it now?
Where is what?
The box, you loon. Where's the box?
Ah, yes, the box. What time is it right now?
Let me see. It's currently 7:59 PM. Why?
Give it a minute. Ah, my TARDIS! Oh, how I missed you!
Taylor?
Yes?
How?
I dunno.
Oh, right. So, my box has this, thing. In the event of a crash landing, it will dematerialize to repair itself and hone in on my key when it's finished. Usually around 12 hours later. Linear time, of course. Gotta love Emergency Protocol 47.
Huh?
Anyways, meet my TARDIS. The word box is a bit too, insensitive.
Nice to meet him?
Hey! This is a lady, mind you. Well, don't just stand there. Come inside.
He wants us to go in there?
Listen, I know I'm skinny, but I'm not anorexic.
I'll just, pop inside and see what he's prattling on about.
If you start screaming, I'm running the other direction. Just saying.
Ah!
Oh, well, nice knowing you, Taylor. I'm out.
No, Jesse, come in here.
Okay, sure. Run into the weird ghost box. Great idea.
Get in here now.
Fine. It's alright. Just run in and pray, that's all. Don't hurt me, I know Kung Fu.
Welcome to my TARDIS. Time and relative dimensions in space. This is my ride.
I feel a bit.
She passed out.
Well, don't believe that's happened before.
It's...
Come on, I believe in you. You aren't the first one to say it. Don't be shy.
It's bigger on the inside.
Yes, there we go. Finally. Now, don't pass out on me. I always need at least one person awake to impress.
Well, wow.
Did I also mention it's a time machine?
Hands that can magically regrow. Teleporting maniacs. Small buzzy device thing that can call elevators. So at what point do I know I'm hallucinating?
It's a sonic screwdriver, first off. Second, yes, it's a bit much to take in. However, why not just accept it, just for the hell of it?
Wait, you mean I don't have to go home?
Well, that is entirely up to you. I, of course, wouldn't mind if you were to stay, but...
Oh god, no, I'm not going home after this. It's either this, or back to listening to beer bottles. Which would you choose?
I suppose I'd choose the more exciting one, For now, how about some rest? I'll carry Taylor and help you find the bedrooms.
No complaints from me. It's been a long day with way too many surprises.
Master? Is that you?
K9?
Honey!
You don't have to shout, Chase. What is it?
Remember that FBI agent I told you about, Katy? The doctor?
What about him?
Well, I was checking the mail earlier, and I got a letter addressed from Washington, D.C., from the Bureau. It's signed the Doctor!
Well, go ahead. Read it.
Dear Officer McCain, I never got the time to thank you for saving me and my friends' lives.
In this letter, you will find my recommendation letter to the FBI and their response, stating that you have been accepted into the Bureau for training. Life is often full of small miracles, so don't waste this one. I hope to see you again someday. You never know. Best wishes, the Doctor.
Wake up, Xyfil. Enough with the damn muttering. We have encountered similar species to you, and we know for a fact that you obtained some component from your machine from an outside source. Who gave it to you?
You will die, all of you, drowning in blood and screaming for hell. And I won't lift a finger.
Before that happens, you genocidal, self-righteous pig, I will ask again. Where did you get the parts?
Kashal.
Right. We're not getting anywhere. Put him with the rest. Maybe he'll consider helping later when he sees how we treat those who are uncooperative. Somebody look through the archives for Kashal, and maybe some information on whatever that is.
Hey guys, Jesse Carson here. On behalf of Rift Point Productions, we thank you all so much for listening to our pilot episode for the 18th Doctor Adventures. Of course, this has been a very long journey and has been in development for the longest time, so I'd like to give a warm thank you to all those who have made this production possible, including our wonderful voice actors and editors, of which you can find in the description below. Another shout out I'd like to give is to Custom Who Sonics on Etsy.com. for making our Doctor a custom screwdriver that just really blends in with the character. And they just did a fantastic job making it. The production quality was really nice as well. So hats off to you. If you ever want a custom Doctor Who Sonic for your own original character, check them out. Link is in the description. That's all for now, but we'll be seeing you again soon in episode 2. Stay tuned and have an awesome day.